Well, we're back here for Tradition Tuesday on the Tradition campus of William Carey. Dr. Ladd Taylor, good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, always.
You are a new addition to the William Carey family, and specifically the Tradition campus.
I am. I'm very proud to be here. This is day number 7 on the job for me.
Not that you're counting.
Not that I'm counting.
You're counting up, not counting down.
Counting up.
So last time we spoke, you were with Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College.
Right.
And spent a couple decades there.
23 years at Mississippi Gulf Coast.
So what was it about the opportunity at Tradition or at William Carey? I know that you got your specialist certification and your PhD here.
I did.
So what was it about William Carey that was like, you know what, I think I might take a look over there? What was it about that?
Well, I was enrolled at another institution. I won't name that institution. And then I enrolled at William Carey University and became part of the inaugural graduating class in the higher ed program at William Carey. And when I did that, pretty much fell in love with the university and what it had to offer. It kind of felt like the family atmosphere that I was used to coming up through the community college ranks, and but on a larger scale, of course, but still that family atmosphere, that family culture was there. And so I love that. So when the opportunity came to, presented itself to me to come back to William Carey after graduating there in 2014, it was a no-brainer for me. It was an opportunity to work for a university, a very prestigious university, so I'm very honored and happy to be here.
You know, you weren't where you were prior at MGCCC, wasn't very far. You're kind of in that same area. What is it about the Tradition campus that excites you the most? I know off camera we talked about the growth that is really about to happen, and you can't wait to be a part of that. What else is it about Tradition campus that was so alluring to you?
We've got 9 outstanding academic programs here. So there's certainly opportunity for growth in the academic realm to make sure that we offer more and more programs and opportunities for students. And the fact that the campus is really, think about when it came here in 2009 from the beach location, it has grown exponentially since then. And my priority, one of my priorities of many priorities that I have in this new role as VP of the Tradition campus is to see this campus reach its growth potential. And the potential is enormous. And the fact that we are sitting on extra acreage here at the Tradition campus, the population on the coast, I think it's a perfect recipe for growth, and I'm excited to be a part of that.
Well, I used to live out in this area just a little bit north of here, and I know that there is some conversations of expanding the residential space out here. I know that the Tradition, the Villages side over on the other side of 67 has a lot of opportunity to continue growing, and this really is, and I'm from Biloxi, I'm born and raised on the coast, I'm a coast boy. This is really the only place you can go now to find land to build.
And if you're going to the coast and you live north of here, you're going to pass by this campus. So that's another benefit. I'm looking forward to seeing our residential options come to pass here on the Tradition campus, and really that's going to be a springboard to other growth on this campus, which is why it is phase 1 of that growth plan, because you get students that are residing here on campus. This is their home. And other amenities come with that, expanding the cafeteria options, food service provider is going to be critical, and working in hand with MMI on that. So I'm looking forward to getting that first phase underway, and that's providing residential options for our students. And that will have this campus buzzing like never before.
Yeah, it's still kind of a quiet area. Like this, it's not. I loved living out here because, and the Veterans Home is out there now, so that's like the next big piece of the puzzle that was out here. They're hiring nurses, they're hiring medical teams, and you have a fully functional nursing program, pharmacy program here that is just a hop, skip, and a jump right over there to where the Veterans Home is.
Providing right into the original plan of Mr. Joe Canizero and what this Tradition complex and growth opportunity in this area was supposed to be, is that, medical corridor. So you can get your, pharmacy doctoral degree, you can get your PhD in nursing. So there are so many opportunities to come here and get your degree in healthcare and then go out and contribute in society. And there's a healthcare shortage, as we know. So being able to help eliminate that crisis in Mississippi and across the nation is a benefit, and certainly we want to grow in our healthcare offerings here as well.
And you're kind of on the administrative side of the education piece here, but you've been in higher education most of your career.
Right.
You know, and there's a very large education program specifically here on this campus.
Oh, yeah.
What is it about that field that you know, gets you up in the morning and headed to work? What is it about being able to help other bright minds, you know, move the needle forward?
I don't think anybody would be in administration and higher education if they didn't have a passion for student success. So I've got a lot of friends that are at the community college level, of course, and a lot of friends that are working in K through 12, and every one of us have that same shared passion of making sure our students are successful. So I'm excited to be able to do that at another level, and really exciting to be able to see those students graduate from William Carey in education and then go back and help fill that void, because there's a teacher shortage as well.
Sure.
In K through 12, and then go and work in the community college after they get their master's degree. So that's something that is exciting to me. You know, it's been most of my career seeing those students move on to the next level, but now seeing them graduate and then go right into the workforce as a teacher, that's going to be rewarding for me as well.
We got about a minute left. I know you're a sports guy. We got to talk about, you guys rank pretty high on the totem pole for sports here as well. You got to be proud of that.
Yeah, 21 sports here. I'm really excited. You know, look, I'm going to be able to still stay in the athletic realm because the swim team is going to be on the Tradition campus, and I'm excited about that. So the future is very, very bright in William Carey athletics, and I tell you, I'm learning more and more about William Carey athletics, and what I have learned very, very quickly is the tradition for excellence, and there's a lot of championships being won right here at William Carey in athletics.
It was 12 last year.
That's right.
It's impressive. So if a student was on the fence and had 3 or 4 options to choose from, 3 or 4 acceptance letters, why should they choose Tradition Campus? Why should they choose William Carey?
Affordability and just a family atmosphere. We're going to make sure that you're successful, wraparound service to where you're going to come here, take the classes that you need, and then we're going to not have any delays in getting you to that finish line of graduating with your degree, so you can go out into the workforce or go on to the next level and get your advanced degree, your master's, or your PhD. And we have all those things to offer right here, but mainly affordability and a family atmosphere, and the student to instructor ratio is very low.
Yeah, that's a huge piece of it. 13 or 14 to 1.
Right.
It's
right.
like being back in high school, getting that one-on-one education.
And that's
piece.
a big selling point at the community college level, and a big selling point here. A lot of times at a larger university, students get lost in the mix, but that will not happen here at William Carey.
If you haven't made your choice yet, Dr. Ladd Taylor is the vice president here at the Tradition Campus. Great guy. He and I go back years, at least a couple. Dr. Taylor, good to talk to you.